Do you want to learn an hour full of surprising facts about the world? Well, get ready to be amazed by these curious facts that Zarpado has brought you today. Let's get started. The Red Pool in Koh Samui, Thailand, is a visual phenomenon that has captured the attention of many. At first glance, the water appears to have an intense red color, which might lead one to think it's dyed or contaminated. However, the secret behind this effect lies in the tiles that line the pool. If you look closely, you'll notice that the tiles are red, yellow, and orange. The combination of these colors, along with the refraction of light in the water, creates an optical illusion that makes the water appear red. Blind sprinters competing in the Paralympic Games are accompanied by a guide, who plays a crucial role in their performance. The guide runs alongside the athlete, keeping them in the correct lane and helping them avoid obstacles. The two are connected by a short rope, allowing for constant and precise communication. This collaboration is essential to ensuring the athlete's safety and success. There is a storm simulator that allows you to experience winds of up to 102 miles per hour, equivalent to a Category 2 hurricane. This device, used for educational and research purposes, offers an immersive experience that helps people understand the destructive force of extreme weather events. It is also a valuable tool for training emergency teams and raising awareness about the importance of disaster preparedness. Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden's vocalist, is not only a heavy metal icon, but also a certified commercial pilot. During the band's tours, Dickinson pilots the Boeing 737 that transports the group and its equipment. In Moscow, the Twin Stars restaurant is so unique that its entire staff is made up entirely of twins. This unique concept creates a memorable experience for diners, who can interact with staff who share a special connection. Spending the night in a treehouse in Norway is a unique experience. Woodnest offers contemporary cabins elevated 10 meters above the ground, providing spectacular views of the Ardanger Fjord. These cabins are fully equipped with electricity, Wi-Fi, and a fully functional bathroom. Do you know the sheep pig? The Mangalitsa pig, native to Hungary, is famous for its curly, sheep-like coat. Its meat, with abundant intramuscular fat, makes it the perfect choice for sausages and cured hams. This pig is considered a true gastronomic treasure, thanks to its exceptional flavor, a combination of unique appearance and delicious taste. Located in Eternal Flame Falls State Park in New York, this waterfall is known for a small flame that constantly burns next to the waterfall. The flame is fueled by natural gas from underground, creating a stunning contrast between water and fire. This natural phenomenon attracts many visitors, fascinated by the rarity of seeing fire and water coexisting in one place. The Sun Cruise Resort in South Korea is a hotel resembling a giant ship. Located on top of a cliff, it resembles a gigantic stranded cruise ship. Most impressively, at nightfall, it lights up with neon lights, creating the illusion of floating on water. With 211 rooms, including dormitories and apartments, it measures 541 feet long and 148 feet high. It also features 6 restaurants, a revolving bar, a saltwater pool, a nightclub, a golf course, a volleyball court, and a gym, all in one place. Learn about Hogewijk, a village in the Netherlands specially designed for people with dementia. This community allows its residents to live normally and safely, with shops, restaurants, and various activities. What makes it unique is that the entire staff is made up of professional caregivers who, to avoid disorienting the residents, appear disguised as ordinary workers. Hogewijk, also known as Dementia Village, is a fictional village where 152 people with senile dementia live independently, unaware that they are under a simulation. A man created a self-making bed, solving one of the most common problems of daily life. With an ingenious mechanism, the bed is made automatically, saving time and effort. This innovation promises to make our mornings much easier and more comfortable. At Cafe Ruru in Japan, the tables are made of water, a very original concept that combines design and functionality. These ethereal tables create a unique and futuristic atmosphere. The tallest and shortest women in the world met, with a height difference of more than 5 feet between them. Rumeysa Gelgi, a 7-foot-1-inch Turkish lawyer and researcher, and Jyoti Amje, a 2-foot 0.7-inch Indian actress, met in London to celebrate Guinness World Records Day. This meeting highlights human diversity and how our physical differences can be a cause for celebration. The stoat moves nimbly through the snow, using swift movements to hunt or escape predators. Its winter camouflage allows it to stalk its prey and evade danger in a snowy environment. This terrestrial animal, which does not climb, is known for its long leaps and speed. Its hunting technique is precise, attacking its prey with bites to the base of the skull while wrapping its body around it. Cycleball is a sport in which 2 teams of 2 players each compete on bicycles, trying to hit a ball to score goals. This sport requires a high level of balance, dexterity, and agile reflexes. Players must coordinate perfectly with their teammates, as precise movements are key to success. A restaurant in Miami, Florida, uses a robot to serve its guests. Astro is a robot that assists the servers at Sergio's, a well-known restaurant in the city. Their duties include delivering food to tables and facilitating service, improving efficiency, and even wishing diners a happy birthday. Mehran Karimi Nasseri, an Iranian refugee, spent 18 years living in Terminal 1 of Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Although life at the airport was not comfortable, he found food, safety, and heating there, which gave him more stability than other options. Over time, he fully adapted to his life between the gates, and airport staff even helped him clean his clothes. His extraordinary story was the inspiration for the film The Terminal. For almost 20 years, he inhabited the waiting room, becoming a mythical figure among travelers and airport employees, and his presence became a fundamental part of the airport environment. The Lexus Light is, a 2017 Lexus is, covered in 41,999 LED lights, was created for the music video for Dua Lipa's song Be the One. Its body was transformed into a giant programmable screen, covering every corner with manually applied LEDs. If all the LEDs were aligned, they would form a line half a mile long, an incredible feat of automotive engineering that combines technology and design in a single vehicle. Ingus Augstkalns, a Latvian innovator, became the first to skydive from a 34.4 square foot drone. This jump, made 1,080 feet above a river, was made possible thanks to the collaboration of several drones supporting his weight. The feat, captured in stunning footage, marked a milestone in the use of drones for extreme sports. The golden lion tamarin, a tiny primate from Brazil, is notable for its golden mane, reminiscent of a lion's. It measures between 30 and 40 centimeters in length, not including its tail, and boasts resplendent fur. However, its beauty is threatened by the destruction of its natural habitat, which is putting it on the brink of extinction. Urgent conservation of its environment is essential to ensure the survival of this unique species. Andrew Dahl, a surprisingly talented young man, set a world record by inflating 27 balloons using only his nose in 3 minutes. Although the record now stands at 28 balloons, his original feat remains memorable for its originality and skill. This quirky and astonishing achievement highlights the creativity and unique skills that can land someone in the record books. In 2001, artist Maurizio Cattelan unveiled Him, a sculpture of a kneeling Adolf Hitler that caused great controversy. Made of wax, polyester resin, and human hair, the piece was auctioned for over $17 million. The work sparked intense debate, with some seeing it as a critique of the Nazi leader and others as a pointless provocation. Despite the controversy, its high price underscores its impact on the contemporary art market. Do you know the Messi clone? Reza Parastesh, an Iranian man with a striking resemblance to Lionel Messi, has experienced curious situations due to his appearance. Often mistaken for the famous soccer player, he has generated both admiration and legal complications due to public confusion. His exact resemblance has turned his story into a media phenomenon, attracting the attention of fans and authorities alike. Agbogbloshie, Ghana, is the world's largest e-waste landfill, receiving waste from Europe and North America. Here, thousands of people risk their health by recovering scrap metal, exposing themselves to toxic and polluting materials. This neighborhood has become a hub for informal recycling, but also one of the most dangerous places for health on the planet. The accumulation of e-waste makes Agbogbloshie one of the areas most impacted by global pollution. Dogs have been an integral part of cinema since its beginnings, and certain breeds have stood out more than others. For example, 562 German Shepherds have appeared in films, thanks to their imposing appearance and ability to follow instructions. Bulldogs, with 284 appearances, are popular for their calm demeanor and distinctive appearance. Pulis, with 209 appearances, are known for their dreadlock-like coats. Airplane wings undergo rigorous testing before their first flight to ensure their flexibility and strength. These tests include subjecting the wings to extreme forces, such as bending them to angles that simulate the most adverse conditions during a flight. Wing flexibility is crucial for safety, as it allows the aircraft to adapt to changes in air pressure and turbulence. In Nagaizumi, Japan, is the world's smallest park, measuring just 8.5 cubic feet. Although its size is ridiculously small, this space has been officially recognized as a park. The place, which might go unnoticed, is an example of how even the tiniest spaces can have purpose and meaning. This park is a curiosity that attracts tourists and locals alike, who marvel at the idea that something so small can be considered a park. The Talladega track, one of NASCAR's most iconic circuits, has a 33-degree bank in the corners. This bank allows cars to maintain high speeds without going off the track. While it doesn't seem like much when the cars are whizzing by, it's impressive from another angle. In West Papua, the Korowai community inhabits the tallest tree dwellings on the planet. These structures are located at a height of approximately 115 feet, and their construction responds to the need to protect themselves from wild animals and insects. Furthermore, by being located in the trees, they are further away from potential threats on the ground, creating a safe and isolated environment. The tallest Santa Claus statue on the planet stands at an impressive 69 feet tall and is located in Águeda, Portugal. This imposing sculpture was created using thousands of LED lights, which illuminate with a vibrant glow. Its size and luminosity make it one of the region's most notable attractions. Jai Matsueda, a Japanese artist, creates three-dimensional sculptures that play with the illusion of movement, capturing frozen moments. His works, which appear to be in motion, challenge the viewer's perception and create a sense of dynamism. This artistic approach is an example of how technology and creativity can combine to produce works that transcend the traditional limitations of static art. Have you heard of the diving bell spider? The diving bell spider has the incredible ability to create an air bubble underwater using its silk. This bubble acts like a natural lung, allowing it to breathe by absorbing oxygen from the air trapped inside. It is the only spider species that is fully adapted to the aquatic environment. Although most spiders live on land, this one has evolved to hunt and move underwater. The tow landing maneuver involves a helicopter landing using only the tips of the landing gear skids. This method is common in rescue operations in difficult terrain, where space is limited. The precision and skill required to perform this maneuver are impressive and demonstrate the versatility of helicopters in critical situations. Swipit Hub has introduced a case-shaped device with interchangeable batteries that charges a smartphone battery in just 10 seconds. This revolutionary invention solves one of the biggest problems for smartphone users: battery life. By swapping a dead battery for a full one, users can continue using their devices without interruption. Chris Laurie designs glass springs, works that are beautifully fragile. These pieces combine the delicacy of glass with the functionality of a spring, creating objects that are both artistic and ingenious. This work is an example of how traditional materials can be transformed into something completely new and surprising. In South Korea, there is a unique theme park called Restroom Cultural Park, dedicated to the history of toilets. The park houses sculptures of ancient toilets, talking toilets, and exhibits on the evolution of sanitation. Founded by a former mayor known as Mr. Toilet, the site is also notable for its feces sculptures and traditional Korean toilets. A striking cultural experience that celebrates the development of something so essential to our daily lives. Discover Manshiat Nasser in Egypt, known as Garbage City. Its inhabitants, the Zabaleen, are dedicated to recycling, sorting large amounts of trash manually, and achieving one of the highest recycling rates in the world. Despite facing infrastructure deficiencies, this community plays a crucial role in Cairo's waste management system. The eel goby is a master escape artist, capable of ascending waterfalls up to 328 feet high using its mouth as a suction cup. It lives in volcanic rivers and, when young, slides down slippery rocks to reach fresh water. Its amazing climbing ability allows it to survive in extreme environments where other fish cannot. At Puy du Fou, France, visitors are completely immersed in the medieval era, where there is no electricity or modern technology. This historical park revives the trades, clothing, and traditions of the time, offering a unique experience. Tourists can experience the past, participating in everyday medieval activities in an authentic setting. A journey back in time where entertainment blends with history in a fascinating way. The Paracas Candelabra, a mysterious figure carved into a cliff in Peru, continues to baffle archaeologists. Standing over 492 feet tall, its purpose is still unknown. Some believe it is linked to pre-Hispanic cultures, such as the Nazca, while others think it may have been an ancient beacon for navigators. Meet Sarah Gertz, a 29-year-old American model who looks much older due to a rare genetic condition. She lives with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a disorder that affects the collagen in her skin, causing her to age prematurely. Despite the challenges her appearance presents, Sarah has continued her successful modeling career, becoming a symbol of acceptance. In 1996, Pepsi launched an advertising campaign offering a fighter jet to anyone who collected 7 million Pepsi points. John Leonard, a student, found a way to buy the points and paid 700,000 pesos for them. Upon claiming the prize, Pepsi refused to release it, leading Leonard to sue the company. The case escalated into a legal scandal when Pepsi argued that the ad was just a joke, and Leonard insisted he had interpreted the offer literally. In Alaska, Blue Lake stands out for its waters so clear that you can see up to 98 feet deep. This remote lake is characterized by the purity of its water, giving it amazing visibility. The absence of aquatic life prevents sediment buildup, keeping the water perfectly clear. Due to its fragility, swimming in the lake is strictly prohibited to protect its unique ecosystem. Hadouken In is a Japanese photography trend inspired by the Hadouken move from Street Fighter. In these photos, one person poses as if firing a blast of energy, while others act as if they've been knocked down by force. This trend, which combines humor and creativity, has become popular on social media, where people share their own versions. In Egypt's western desert lies a peculiar phenomenon called the Black and White Desert. This desert gets its name from the dark volcanic rocks that cover its surface, which contrast strikingly with the golden sand dunes. The astonishing thing is that, despite its arid and desolate name, it is a place full of life and surrounded by a captivating mystery. The Valley of Peace in Iraq is the largest and oldest cemetery on the planet, with more than 6 million graves. This vast site continues to expand daily, representing an important monument in the history of the region. It is estimated that burials have taken place there for more than 1,400 years. It is a place of great significance for Shia Muslims, a sacred site of deep veneration. The white tiger is a rare tiger variant born from a recessive genetic mutation that results in its white fur. Despite popular belief, it is not a subspecies, but rather a Bengal or Siberian tiger with a recessive gene called leucism, which affects the pigmentation of its fur. Although their appearance is striking, these tigers face serious health problems due to inbreeding and a lack of genetic diversity. In the Faroe Islands, between Iceland and Norway, the tradition of grindadrap, or whaling, endures. Although it generates controversy due to its harshness, it remains a custom deeply rooted in the local culture. The entire community participates in this practice, viewing it as a collective livelihood. For the islanders, this tradition holds great cultural and historical value. The Lego House in Billund, Denmark, is an interactive museum celebrating the legacy of the world's most famous building blocks. Opened in 2017, its unique structure consists of 21 stacked blocks, symbolizing boundless creativity. Inside, visitors can enjoy dedicated building areas, participate in workshops, and learn the history behind the iconic bricks. The banana spider, despite its diminutive size, is one of the deadliest on the planet. Native to South America, its potent venom can cause serious effects such as intense pain and rapid heartbeat. Its aggressive nature and ability to move quickly make it even more dangerous. Furthermore, it often hides in dark places, making it difficult to detect and increasing the risk to those who encounter it unexpectedly. Brock Davis is an artist who has gained recognition for his creativity in using food as a means of expression. One of his most famous works is a replica of the Mona Lisa made from leftover peanut butter on the walls of a dumpster. Davis transforms everyday ingredients into pieces of art that challenge traditional perceptions of art and food. His work is not only visually striking, but also invites reflection on food waste and how we can repurpose it. In China, a natural cliff has captured the attention of many due to its peculiar shape. Viewed from a certain angle, it resembles a puppy resting by a river. This rock formation is an example of how nature can create shapes that spark the human imagination. The cliff has become a tourist spot, attracting visitors looking to capture the perfect image. Danish police have adopted an innovative strategy to combat online crime. A team of officers who play video games such as Counter-Strike, Fortnite, and Minecraft. These officers broadcast live on Twitch, interacting with players and monitoring potential cases of fraud, hate speech, and harassment. This approach not only allows the police to be closer to the gaming community, but also to educate young people about online risks. Thomas Romain is a French artist who has gained popularity for recreating his children's drawings in the style of Japanese animation. His illustrations, which combine the innocence of children's drawings with the aesthetics of anime, have captivated thousands of people on social media. Thomas has not only published a book with these incredible illustrations, but has also inspired other parents to value and transform their children's artistic creations. Bible is an electronic bracelet designed to listen to the Bible at any time. This device is ideal as a gift for someone seeking spiritual inspiration or simply enjoying religious literature. The bracelet combines technology and faith, offering a modern way to connect with sacred texts. In 2019, a 74-year-old woman was rescued after suffering an injury while hiking in Arizona. During the rescue, the stretcher she was secured in spun out of control, but without causing serious injuries. The woman sued the city for negligence and, in 2021, received $50,000 in compensation. Chi-Chi the chimpanzee escaped from the Kharkiv Zoo in Ukraine and was seen wandering the streets. Surprisingly, when zoo employees managed to convince her to return, she did so in a very unusual way, riding a bicycle. In Keene, New Hampshire, a unique pumpkin festival is held where people compete to grow the world's largest pumpkin. In 2019, the world record was broken with a pumpkin weighing over 2,204 pounds. This event has grown so much that it has become an annual tradition, attracting thousands of tourists. With a population of just 24,000, Keene is filled with over 30,000 pumpkins each fall, celebrating creativity and community spirit. The Hanja no Ontachi is one of the largest swords in the world, measuring approximately 15.2 feet long and weighing 165 pounds. Forged in Japan during the Edo period, this sword was not created for combat, but for a spiritual purpose, to repel evil and demons, promoting a bright and peaceful society. Its size and weight make it more of a symbol than a practical weapon. This sword is a fascinating example of how weapons can transcend their original function to become objects of cultural and religious significance. Kodini, a small village in India, is famous for its astonishing twin birth rate. Of its 2,000 families, more than 400 have twins, which has baffled scientists. Although there is no clear explanation, some researchers point to genetic factors or environmental characteristics unique to the area. The Hernando Siles Stadium, located in La Paz at more than 11,811 feet above sea level, is one of the highest in the world. The lack of oxygen at altitude causes significant physical strain on visiting teams. In 2007, FIFA attempted to ban matches at such altitudes, but Bolivia successfully defended its right to play there. Jean Béliveau, a daring Canadian, decided to travel the world on foot in 2000. Over 7 years, he walked through 64 countries and traveled more than 46,600 miles, becoming the longest walking human in recent memory. His feat, a testament to perseverance, catapulted him to international fame. Upon his return in 2007, he left an indelible mark on the history of personal adventures. Billy Mitchell is the only player in history to have completed every level of Pac-Man, achieving a perfect score of 3,333,360 points on July 4, 1999. His achievement was so impressive that the game's creators never anticipated anyone making it that far, so the final stage has no completion indicators. Hannah McFarland, a passionate collector of tropical plants, has invested over $15,000 in her incredible collection, which includes over 250 species spread throughout her home in Winchester. Her love of botany began after traveling, and upon moving home in 2017, she decided to turn her small, forgotten garden into a tropical paradise. In Seoul, the Kimchi Museum celebrates the rich tradition of this iconic Korean dish. With over 100 varieties, the museum explores its historical evolution and the health benefits of this fermented dish. Visitors not only learn about its history, but also have the opportunity to taste it, and participate in workshops on how to prepare it authentically. It's a must-see destination for exploring and enjoying one of Korea's greatest culinary gems. 3D ads, like those in New York, are a growing trend in the advertising world. These ads use advanced technology to create striking visual effects that capture the audience's attention. For example, they may project images that appear to pop out of screens or interact with the physical environment. This type of advertising is not only visually stunning, but also creates a memorable experience for viewers. French motocross racer Tom Pages performed a deadly base jump on a motorcycle, setting an impressive record. This jump, which reached over 50 miles per hour and 180 feet in height, was the first of its kind in history. Pages used a specially designed ramp to launch himself and performed a complete turn in the air before landing. Meet the armored cricket, an insect native to tropical Asia, especially China and Vietnam. Its robust body, covered in spines and protrusions, provides perfect camouflage in its natural habitat. This cricket varies in color from brown to green, allowing it to go unnoticed. It can grow up to 10 centimeters in length and is notable for its appearance and large size. In Turkey, there is a village called Kuzköy, where the inhabitants communicate by whistling. They use a unique whistled language, known as CUSD, to send messages over long distances in the mountains without raising their voices. This communication system is so unique that UNESCO has recognized it as part of intangible cultural heritage. Deer not only have impressive antlers, but they also have the incredible ability to regenerate them every year. As they grow, the antlers are covered in a soft layer called velvet, which helps nourish them. Once the antlers reach their full size, the velvet dries out and falls off. In the United States, it is now possible to clone your dog, although the process has a 5-month waiting list and costs around $30,000. There is also the option of preserving your pet's cells before cloning, with an annual cost ranging from $1,600 to $3,000. This service is an example of how biotechnology is advancing to offer personalized solutions to pet owners. However, it also raises ethical questions about cloning and the value we place on animal life. The sheepdog, a tiny sea slug, is one of the ocean's cutest creatures. Native to the waters near Japan, the Philippines, and Indonesia, its size doesn't exceed 10 millimeters. The most fascinating thing about it are the small protuberances on its head, which, far from being horns, are chemical sensors that help it find its food. This adorable species has captured the attention of many for its unique appearance and behavior in the water. In South Korea, April 14th is Black Day, a special day for singles. On this day, those who didn't receive gifts on Valentine's Day or White Day gather to enjoy jjajangmyeon, black noodles with fermented bean sauce. More than a day of mourning, it's an occasion to share and celebrate being single with solidarity. BTS has broken more than 23 Guinness World Records, notable for achievements such as the most viewed video in 24 hours and the fastest-growing YouTube following. These milestones underscore their massive global influence, not only in music, but also on social media. Surprisingly, 4 of the 5 most viewed videos on YouTube are children's songs. This phenomenon reflects the power of children's music to capture the attention of global audiences, especially on digital platforms. Songs like Baby Shark and Cocomelon's Bath Song have surpassed billions of views, becoming cultural phenomena. The only non-children's video in the top 5 is Luis Fonsi's Despacito. The saltwater crocodile has the most powerful bite recorded in the animal kingdom, with a force that can reach up to 8,157 pounds of pressure. This incredible force is capable of breaking bones in a matter of seconds, surpassing even formidable predators such as sharks and lions. Its powerful jaw makes it one of nature's most feared hunters. The Monkey Temple in Galta, located in India, is a fascinating place surrounded by mountains and nature. It is famous for being home to hundreds of monkeys that roam freely among the temple structures, creating a unique environment. Visitors come not only for the beauty of the place, but also for the interaction with these animals. In the Dolomites National Park, in northeastern Italy, a spectacular sunset phenomenon known as the Enrosadira occurs. The mountains are tinged with pink and orange hues, creating a dreamlike landscape. This natural phenomenon attracts photographers and tourists seeking to capture its unique beauty. In Valencia, water faces are fascinating sculptures that adorn the facades of ancient buildings. These representations of human faces were placed there to protect homes from evil spirits, a tradition that continues in the city. Sufi dance, practiced by devotees of Sufism within Islam, is a deeply spiritual and meditative practice. Whirling dervishes spin in circles to achieve a state of ecstasy and union with the divine. Originating in Turkey, this dance has evolved as a symbol of the search for harmony and inner serenity. Over time, it has transcended borders, becoming a universal expression of peace. In Japan, moving companies are so organized that they pack, transport, and, if desired, unpack and organize your belongings in your new home. This service demonstrates how efficiency and attention to detail can transform a stressful experience into a hassle-free process. Moving companies offer a service filled with kindness, taking care of every minute detail. In the Swiss canton of Visp lies Zermatt, a charming town surrounded by impressive mountains. From its viewing platforms, tourists can admire the majestic Matterhorn in all its splendor. The most unique thing about Zermatt is that it is free of motorized vehicles, making it a peaceful and noise-free retreat. A perfect place to unwind and enjoy nature at its finest. In 2020, Megahouse launched a miniature version of the Rubik's Cube, measuring just 0.39 by 0.39 inches and weighing a mere 0.07 ounces, to celebrate its 40th anniversary. This tiny cube is a masterpiece of precision, notable for its minuscule size and detailed workmanship. Despite its small size, it maintains the essence of the classic Rubik's Cube, making it a unique collector's item. Discover the stunning Rainbow Mountains, also known as Vinicunca, located in the Peruvian Andes at over 16,404 feet above sea level. Its colorful slopes, ranging from red to green and blue, are the result of the oxidation of minerals in the earth. The black truffle is a highly sought-after culinary luxury, fetching up to 800 euros per kilo. Its unique flavor and the difficulty of finding it make it an exclusive delicacy. It grows underground and is located with the help of pigs or dogs trained to detect its aroma. Its rarity and the complexity of its collection explain its high price, making it one of the most prized culinary gems in the world. The Val d'Orcia in Tuscany, Italy, is one of the world's most iconic landscapes, famous for its rolling hills, vineyards, and medieval villages. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has captivated artists and filmmakers for centuries. Its unique beauty blends nature and culture in stunning ways. Take the Risha structure in Mauritania, known as the Eye of the Sahara. This geological formation spans about 31 miles in diameter and features concentric rings of exposed rock. Although believed to have formed by the erosion of a circular basin, some scientists suggest it could have been caused by a meteorite impact. Most impressively, it's visible from space, a true natural mystery. The Game Boy printer, released by Nintendo in the 1990s, was a revolutionary accessory for the Game Boy. It allowed users to print photos taken with the Game Boy camera, albeit at a fairly low resolution of 128 by 112 pixels. Despite its limited quality, it was an innovative portable printing tool for its time. Users could create stickers, print black and white images, or even generate game tickets. A true retro curiosity. Space pens are designed to work in microgravity, using a nitrogen pressurized container to keep the ink flowing. These pens are an example of how engineering solves specific problems in extreme environments, such as space. They are also a symbol of human innovation in space exploration. The mango is considered the national fruit of the Philippines, where festivals are even held dedicated to this delicious fruit. In addition to its cultural significance, the mango is notable for its enormous seed, which makes its cultivation a challenge. It requires special care and proper techniques to ensure optimal growth. Chris Reynolds, a Pennsylvania man, experienced a financial roller coaster when he logged into his PayPal account and discovered his balance was $92 million. Although the error was corrected minutes later, Reynolds briefly became the richest man in the world. PayPal acknowledged the glitch and offered to make a charitable donation as compensation. Meet the razorbill. This incredible seabird, with its black and white plumage, has such a futuristic appearance that it seems straight out of a science fiction movie. Its natural design is a clear example of the beauty and diversity of the animal world, showing how nature can surprise us with its unique creatures. With a robust body and distinctive beak, the razorbill does not go unnoticed. In Tokyo, Japan, Shinjuku Station is the busiest in the world, with more than 3.5 million people passing through it daily. This complex transportation hub has become the busiest on the planet. Despite its size, Shinjuku stands out for its efficiency and organization. It is a model of operation in a high-demand environment where every detail is carefully planned. The Google Pixel Buds and WT2 Plus have revolutionized communication, allowing for the translation of more than 40 languages in real time. Thanks to artificial intelligence, these earbuds facilitate fluid conversations between speakers of different languages, eliminating language barriers. They are perfect tools for those traveling, working in international environments, or looking to connect with people from diverse cultures. The Pan American Highway is the longest highway in the world, stretching 18,640 miles from Alaska to Buenos Aires, crossing numerous countries. Its construction began in 1923 with the goal of uniting the Americas from north to south. Today, it remains essential for the continent's connectivity. This is the Sumidero Canyon, located in Chiapas, Mexico. An impressive canyon over 3,280 feet deep and stretching for 8 miles. Its high vertical walls, surrounded by tropical vegetation, are home to diverse animal species. It is one of the most visited natural wonders in the region. Tourists can enjoy its beauty by taking boat trips along the Grijalva River from a unique perspective. Poo Paint is a toilet paper brand that has revolutionized the bathroom experience by turning it into a creative and fun experience. This toilet paper comes with printed drawings that users can paint while wiping. The idea is to combine functionality with entertainment, making an everyday act more enjoyable. The codes on fruit labels, known as PLU, provide important information about how the fruit was grown. If the code has 4 digits, it means the fruit was grown conventionally, using pesticides. If it has 5 digits and begins with the number 8, it indicates the fruit has been genetically modified. Finally, if the code has 5 digits and begins with the number 9, it means the fruit is organic, grown without pesticides or synthetic fertilizers. These codes help consumers make informed decisions about the food they buy, promoting sustainable and healthy agricultural practices. Drones are prohibited near airports due to the risk they pose to aircraft. A drone entering airport airspace can interfere with flight operations, cause damage to aircraft, or even cause accidents. Furthermore, drones can distract pilots and disrupt navigation systems. According to the Lloyds Foundation, only 44% of the world's population knows how to swim, and this percentage varies by income level. In low-income economies, only 27% know how to swim, while in lower middle-income and upper middle-income countries, the percentage rises to 38% and 37% respectively. In contrast, in high-income economies, an impressive 76% of the population knows how to swim. Surat, in Gujarat, India, is known for its dizzying pace of growth, earning it the title of the city that never stops. With thousands of kilometers of roads and new buildings emerging each year, this city has become one of the fastest-growing cities in the world. Its constant development positions it as an example of accelerated urbanization. The Netherlands is the country that sleeps the most, with an average of 8 hours and 12 minutes per night. New Zealand and France follow, with 8 hours and 3 minutes. These countries have cultures that value rest and work-life balance. On the other hand, Singapore, South Korea, and Japan are the countries that sleep the least, with averages of 7 hours and 24 minutes, 6 hours and 25 minutes, and 6 hours and 20 minutes, 14 minutes, respectively. These figures reflect intense work cultures and high stress levels. Lack of sleep can have serious health consequences, including cardiovascular problems and decreased productivity. In Mexico, Moon Lake is famous for not filling completely, despite its large size and depth. This strange phenomenon occurs due to a natural underground drainage system, where water flows through cracks to other points, preventing the lake from filling completely. This behavior has fascinated scientists and tourists alike, generating various theories about the dynamics of its ecosystem. Sharks can go more than a month without feeding. These marine predators possess an astonishing ability to subsist without food for long periods. During the winter, when their metabolism slows down, they can survive without food for more than 30 days, allowing them to withstand food shortages. In Turkey, bread consumption is incredibly high, reaching 440 pounds per person per year, making the country the largest consumer of bread per capita. Among its most popular varieties are ekmek and simit, which are essential to the daily diet. This habit reflects a rich baking tradition that has endured over time. Croc, the brand known for its comfortable and colorful shoes, announced a new collaboration with Monster Inc. This partnership combines Croc's distinctive style with Monster Inc.'s bold aesthetic, creating a product that appeals to a young, hip audience. Babies are born without kneecaps. Instead of bones, they have soft cartilage in their knees. Over time, this cartilage turns into bone, allowing for more flexible joints. This process makes delivery easier and accommodates the baby's rapid growth. Some hotels use hollow soaps to reduce waste. Most bars of soap are only used a few times before being discarded, resulting in significant waste. Hollow soaps, which contain less material, are an innovative solution to this problem. Interactive CPR machines, installed in several U.S. airports, are an invaluable tool for teaching people how to perform CPR. These machines guide users step by step, using touchscreens and mannequins to simulate a real-life situation. In just 5 minutes, anyone can learn basic CPR techniques, which can mean the difference between life and death in an emergency. A reminder of the importance of being prepared for critical situations. Flamingos bend their legs at the ankle, not the knee, which can cause confusion due to their appearance. This peculiarity allows them to maintain their unique posture, especially when feeding in the water. Additionally, their long, slender legs help them walk on muddy terrain without sinking. It's one of the characteristics that makes these animals so fascinating. Female Komodo dragons have the ability to reproduce without the need for a male, thanks to a process called parthenogenesis. This allows them to produce offspring without male intervention, although the resulting offspring will always be male. This unique ability was given by nature to ensure the survival of the species. The cassowary is a large and extremely dangerous bird. Native to Australia and New Guinea, it can reach a height of up to 5.9 feet. Its running speed reaches up to 31 miles per hour, and its 4.7-inch claws are capable of causing fatal injuries. This majestic animal is considered a close relative of the dinosaurs due to its primitive physical characteristics. The word gymnasium originates from the Greek gymnasion, which comes from gymnos, meaning naked. In ancient times, gymnasiums were spaces where Greek athletes trained without clothing to facilitate movement. Today, the term is used to describe a place dedicated to physical activity. The Sky Slide was a glass slide suspended 300 meters above the ground in Los Angeles. It connected the 70th and 69th floors of the U.S. Bank Tower, offering visitors a unique gliding experience with stunning views of the city. Although it closed in 2020, it remains remembered as one of the most extreme and surprising attractions. This bold design challenged the fear of heights, leaving an indelible mark on those who experienced it. In Japan, onsen are famous not only for their healing benefits, but also for their rich biodiversity. In some of these hot springs, the microbes that inhabit the warm waters have evolved the ability to survive extreme temperatures. Scientists are now investigating how these organisms might offer solutions to environmental and medical challenges. They are a source of inspiration for biological research. Lobsters have impressive longevity, with some reaching 100 years. Unlike many animals, they continue to grow throughout their lives. They have the amazing ability to regenerate body parts, such as claws and antennae. This ability allows them to adapt and survive for long periods. Their life cycle is truly unique in the animal kingdom. The Borges family of Brazil lives with 7 tigers in their home, rescued from a traveling circus. Arias Borges began his relationship with the tigers when he found 2 of them in poor condition and decided to take them home. Over time, the Borges family adopted a pack of 7 tigers and bonded with them through care and feeding. The tigers, although tied up, behave like family members, even jumping into the pool. In Paris, you can commute by bus. This original and fun marketing strategy was launched by Jacquemus, who created a viral video in which his iconic Le Bambino bags travel on wheels through the city's most iconic streets. Have you ever wondered how pilots survive a plane crash or an attack on their planes during a war? Thanks to ejection seats, pilots can escape with their lives in extreme situations. This device, common in military aircraft, allows the pilot to quickly eject from the aircraft using a rocket, activated by an emergency mechanism. Once out, the seat deploys a parachute, ensuring a safe descent. Did you know that tigers are impressive jumpers? Thanks to their powerful hind legs, they can propel themselves with such force that they can reach heights of up to 16 feet. This ability allows them to move with agility and speed when hunting or overcoming obstacles in their habitat. Look, they even hop on 2 legs. Did you know Takemika? She's a Japanese fitness instructor who, at 90 years old, is a true example of energy and discipline. She began her sports career at 65, proving that it's never too late for a healthy lifestyle. Meet Chen San Yuan, a 75-year-old Taiwanese grandfather who has become a Pokemon Go legend. Since his grandson introduced him to the game in 2016, he has 64 mobile phones installed on his bicycle, each with a different account. The devices are neatly organized on the handlebars, allowing him to easily control them. Watch Esperance Luminesca Fuerzina, the woman who broke the world record for most tattoos and body modifications. This Army veteran from Bridgeport, USA, has 99.98% of her body covered in ink and has undergone 89 modifications. From her skin to her eyes and genitals, every part of her body reflects her passion for modifications. She was officially recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records for her impressive transformation. Welcome aboard the Venice Simplon Orient Express, Europe's most luxurious and romantic train. This iconic train connects London with Venice, passing through Paris and the majestic Simplon Alpine Pass, offering a unique experience to its travelers. With a dazzling Art Deco design, it features 18 carriages, including luxurious sleeper cars, a bar car, and elegant dining cars. Traveling on this train is more than just a tour. It's immersing yourself in a world of glamour, comfort, and unparalleled service, with prices ranging from 4,450 to 6,076 euros per night. In October 2023, thousands of people gathered at the obelisk of Buenos Aires, all dressed as Spider-Man. The idea came from influencer Uki Dean, who, through his social media, called on his followers to participate in this event to break the world record for the most people dressed as this superhero in a single place. And they succeeded. Did you know there's a hospital dedicated exclusively to hummingbirds in Mexico City? It's a unique place run by Katia El Tuf de Arida, who has been rescuing and caring for these small and delicate birds for over 11 years. The curious thing is that the hospital is nothing more than 2 bedrooms in her apartment, where Katia and her assistant spend hours rehabilitating injured or orphaned hummingbirds. 44 hummingbirds live in her home, and she's about to release another 16. This is Herden, the world's most wrinkled cat. This peculiar feline has captivated thousands of internet users with his unique appearance, which many compare to that of a human brain due to his deep wrinkles and expressive face. He currently has nearly 35,000 followers on Instagram who adore his unmistakable look. Herden is a Sphinx cat, a breed famous for its lack of hair and its slim, slender body. Do you know who inspired Shrek? Maurice Tillet, a famous wrestler, was the inspiration for the iconic character Shrek. Maurice suffered from acromegaly, a condition that causes abnormal growth of bones and limbs. Although he dreamed of being an actor, his illness led him to abandon that dream and dedicate himself to wrestling, where he became a champion. Did you know the sea panda? This fascinating animal has a skeletal, translucent appearance that makes it look like a panda from another world. It lives in the rocks, reefs, and shells of oceans around the planet. The curious thing is that, despite its peculiar appearance, it is an invertebrate. Did you know that Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez were best friends? In 2008, before they were even famous, they recorded YouTube videos together, where they shared fun moments and their close friendship. Do you know the world's largest Barbie collection? Bettina Dorfmann, a 63-year-old German woman, has spent 19 years collecting more than 18,000 Barbie dolls, becoming the world's largest collector. At the 2022 Met Gala, Kim Kardashian stunned everyone by wearing an iconic dress that belonged to Marilyn Monroe, valued at $4.8 million. This dress was the same one Monroe wore in 1962 to sing Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy during his famous anniversary. A truly historic fashion moment. Fusaichi Pegasus was such a stunning thoroughbred horse that its value reached $70 million, making it one of the most expensive in the world. In 2000, it won the Kentucky Derby, dazzling the world with its speed and strength, attracting jockeys from all over the globe. After his victory, he was auctioned off and purchased by the Colmore stud breeder for that impressive sum. Meet Antoine Moses, a true Canadian hero who has dedicated his life to reforesting forests. With an unwavering commitment to the environment, he managed to break the Guinness World Record by planting more than 23,060 trees in just 24 hours. Did you know that fish wheelchairs exist? Although they don't have wheels in the traditional sense, some fish wheelchairs function as floats that allow them to maintain stability. These chairs are made of polyethylene foam and are used to help fish with mobility issues float and move around easily. On September 26, 2024, a stunning drone show in Shenzhen, China, broke two Guinness World Records. 10,197 drones were flown simultaneously, setting the record for the largest number of drones in the air simultaneously, as well as creating the largest aerial image ever captured by drones. Meet the only restaurant in the world where paying for being mistreated is part of the experience, Karen's Diner. Founded in 1993 in New York City, this restaurant offers delicious burgers, but with a unique twist. The service is intentionally terrible. Forget politeness or smiles. Here the waiters will insult you, argue with you, and treat you badly. The most expensive accessory in Oscar history was the Tiffany diamond necklace worn by Lady Gaga in 2019. This stunning yellow diamond, known as the Tiffany diamond, is valued at $30 million. It became world famous when Audrey Hepburn wore it in promotional photos for breakfast at Tiffany's. Vin Diesel has been a key figure in the life of Meadow Walker, the daughter of his late friend and Fast and Furious co-star Paul Walker. After Paul's tragic death in 2013, Vin took on a protective and guiding role for Meadow, showing her his unconditional support. Did you know where Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith met? The spark of romance between them arose during the filming of Too Much, where they shared their first project together. Antonio, who was already an established actor, was captivated by the talented Melanie. Have you heard of La Gruta, a unique restaurant near the Teotihuacan pyramids? Founded in 1906, this place is located inside a natural cave, giving it a special, mystical touch. Its menu showcases the best of Mexican cuisine, with dishes like barbacoa, mixiotes, and escamoles, prepared in a traditional way. Meet Luo Li Rong, a talented Chinese sculptor whose work has dazzled the world with her exceptional bronze sculptures. Her unique style captures the delicacy of the human body and the strength of the female figure, achieving a surprising connection between classical art and her personal vision. Meet the Icon of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship. With capacity for more than 7,000 passengers, this floating giant offers unique experiences such as the tallest waterfall, the tallest water slide, and the largest water park on a ship. With 20 decks, it features 6 water slides, 7 pools, and 9 whirlpools, making it a true floating paradise. It sails from Miami and offers 7-night voyages around the Caribbean, promising an unforgettable vacation. Discover Fly Geyser, a man-made hot spring located in the Black Rock Desert, Nevada. It was accidentally created in 1916 when a water well was drilled. Over time, the hot water and minerals formed a unique multicolored mound in the desert landscape. Can you imagine running underwater? Meet Water Walker and Spa, a revolutionary aquatic training machine that simulates running in water. Equipped with 2 powerful jets to provide resistance and 14 additional jets that adjust the exercise difficulty, meet Simba, the first lion cub born by artificial insemination at the Singapore Zoo. This young lion, growing up healthy and full of curiosity, lives with his mother, Keela, while exploring his environment. Although he never met his father, Mufasa, a 20-year-old lion, his birth is a milestone in conservation science. Can you imagine eating a live wasp? This is what a Chinese influencer did. After ingesting a live wasp in a viral challenge, he ended up with a severely disfigured face. The wasp venom caused an extreme allergic reaction, leaving his face swollen and with serious health problems. Did you know there's a full-scale Bugatti Chiron made entirely of Lego? This amazing replica of the supercar was created by Lego Technic and is a true example of creativity and engineering. With over 1 million Lego pieces, the replica includes impressive details such as headlights, seats, and even the steering wheel, all made from Lego bricks. You should check out the Flex Step by Lift Up, innovative stairs that transform into an elevator to facilitate access for people with reduced mobility. With the push of a button, the stairs transform into a vertical platform lift in seconds, allowing wheelchair users, the elderly, or people with disabilities to move effortlessly between levels. In the post-credits scene of The Avengers, all the heroes are eating shawarma, but Captain America doesn't move the hand he's holding over his face. This is because Chris Evans had a beard for another project, so they used a prosthetic to hide it. Evans' hand was holding that prosthetic, a detail many overlook. Tom Tursich, an intrepid adventurer from New Jersey, embarked on a 7-year round-the-world trip, always accompanied by his inseparable dog, Savannah. Together they crossed continents and thousands of miles, becoming a unique duo. Did you know that during the filming of Winter's Bone, Jennifer Lawrence had to skin a squirrel? The actress took on this challenging task as part of her role, showing complete dedication to the character. In the Wodabe tribe, women have the power to choose their husbands, and each year they hold a unique courtship ceremony. During this week of festivities, the men of the Wodabe clans compete in a beauty pageant to impress women. The contestants, dressed in their finest attire and wearing striking makeup, showcase their prowess in a traditional dance called yake. The female judges evaluate not only physical appearance, but also elegance and dancing ability. Meet Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a Japanese engineer who lived an amazing life. He was the only person in history to survive 2 nuclear explosions, one in Hiroshima and the other in Nagasaki, both in 1945. Despite suffering severe burns in both attacks, he managed to survive and continue his life without major complications. Did you know that Ariana Grande's secret passion is Jim Carrey? In 2015, she confessed on Live with Kelly and Michael that she always considered him her idol and that she felt a strong attraction to him. Ethel Granger was the woman with the smallest waist in the world. Born in 1905 in the United Kingdom, this woman underwent a curious physical regimen after marrying astronomer William Arnold Granger in 1928. Her waist measured just 33 centimeters, an achievement she achieved by wearing a corset all day, which was quite dangerous for her health. Did you know that Beyoncé was considered for the role of Tiana in The Princess and the Frog? However, she didn't get the role because she refused to audition. Although she was the favorite for the role, the opportunity slipped through her fingers. Ultimately, the role went to Annika Noni Rose, who captivated the directors with her talent and dedication during the auditions. Cinnamon comes from the inner bark of cinnamon trees, which is carefully peeled and dried by hand. This process occurs just after the monsoon season, when the bark sheds most easily. First, the outer layer is cut and peeled, and then the inner bark is removed and left to air dry. The most prized and valued cinnamon is Ceylon cinnamon, native to Sri Lanka, the country that produces 90% of the cinnamon trees famous for their mild and delicate flavor. Watch 9-year-old Molly Sampson, passionate about fossils and shark teeth, find a megalodon tooth in Calber Beach, Maryland. This shark, extinct for millions of years, left behind a tooth measuring over 12 centimeters. The discovery occurred on Christmas morning in 2022 and was confirmed as authentic by a local museum. Molly was named a Great Girl Paleontologist. Meet the world's most luxurious public restroom, located on the 6th floor of Deji Plaza in Nanjing, China. Designed by Shanghai-based architecture studio X Plus Living, this bathroom transports you to an atmosphere of luxury and sophistication. Its decor, inspired by a spring garden, includes flowers, plants, and insects, with unique details such as a floor shaped like butterfly wings and a golden ceiling adorned with bee figures. Did you know that there is a completely black breed of chicken in Indonesia? They are called ayam cemani and are a natural wonder. Not only are their plumage black, but so are their legs, beak, and even their internal organs. Native to the island of Java, these chickens have such a unique appearance that they seem like they've come straight out of a myth. Instead of being consumed as in other cultures, in Java they are used in religious rituals and are considered sacred animals. Julia Roberts, the acclaimed Hollywood actress, has a surprising passion for the music of the rock band Dave Matthews Band. Her love for their songs led her to participate in the music video for Dream Girl, a song by the band. Did you know that Costa Rica was the first country in the world to abolish its military? On December 1st, 1948, Costa Rica made a historic decision. It dissolved its armed forces and allocated those resources to education, healthcare, and the environment. Who would have thought that Mark Wahlberg, famous for his roles in films like Ted, began his career in the world of hip-hop? Patrick Acton is an incredibly talented artist from Iowa, known for creating scale replicas of famous landmarks and objects using only matchsticks and glue. For over 40 years, he has built some of the world's largest and most complex matchstick sculptures, including Notre Dame Cathedral, the Capitol Building, and the Millennium Falcon. The horned lizard is a fascinating reptile that has an amazing defense. It can squirt blood from its eyes. This mechanism, known as autohemorrhage, occurs when the lizard contracts the muscles surrounding the main veins in the eyes, cutting off blood flow to the heart and filling the sinuses with blood, shooting a jet of blood that can travel up to 4 feet. This surprising act confuses predators, and the blood also contains formic acid, a chemical that is harmful to them. Did you know that graves with QR codes exist? It's an innovative service that allows family and friends to pay tribute to the deceased in a unique way. By scanning the QR code on the tombstone, you can access multimedia content, such as photos, videos, and even music, that recall the life of the deceased. Glass frogs have an incredible trick for going unnoticed. They camouflage themselves among the leaves by sleeping upside down, making their backs blend perfectly with the surroundings. Their name comes from their translucent skin, which allows their bones and internal organs to be seen, as if they were made of glass. When at rest, they redirect almost all of their blood flow to their livers, making them even more transparent. For over 20 years, Marquardt has been responsible for hand-painting a distinctive line on every Rolls-Royce, a task he performs without the aid of machines. Using squirrel hair brushes and an incredibly steady hand, Court hand-draws this line that runs from the headlights to almost the tail of the vehicle. This process, far from simple, can take months of work, and each line is unique. This is Harihar Fort, a unique hiking destination in Maharashtra, India. What makes it famous is its incredibly challenging climb, a series of near-vertical rock steps at an 80-degree angle. Have you ever wondered how many grains of sugar are in a kilogram? Ram says. Well, a Venezuelan TikToker decided to find out in an astonishing way. He spent more than 144 hours counting the grains in a 2.2-pound package of sugar one by one. Upon completing his task, he discovered that 1 kilogram of sugar has exactly 20,377 grains. Have you ever seen these clouds? Iridescent clouds are a rare meteorological phenomenon that amazes with their brilliant colors. This spectacle occurs when sunlight scatters through tiny water particles or ice crystals in the atmosphere. The colors are usually pastel, but can sometimes be surprisingly vivid. Chiharu Shiota, born in Osaka in 1972, is a Berlin-based artist who specializes in creating immersive installations with thread and fabric. Her works evoke the passage of time, memory, and the connection between life and death, inviting viewers to enter spaces that resemble giant spiderwebs. Using red, black, or white threads, Shiota weaves complex webs that fill gallery spaces, creating organic shapes reminiscent of fractals or veins. Sofia Coppola made her film debut in a very special way, as the baby being baptized in The Godfather, directed by her father, the legendary Francis Ford Coppola. Although she began her on-screen career as a baby, Sofia quickly became known for her talent behind the camera. Devil's Pool in Zambia is a unique natural pool located in Victoria Falls, where adventurers can swim right at the edge of the waterfall. Although the idea of swimming near the precipice sounds terrifying, it's actually quite safe. The pool is protected by a natural rock wall that acts as a barrier, preventing swimmers from falling into the void. The surprisingly calm waters allow for this thrilling experience without danger. Do you remember when Justin Bieber publicly challenged Tom Cruise to a fight in the octagon? In June 2019, the singer tweeted, "I want to challenge Tom Cruise to a fight in the octagon. Tom, if you don't accept this fight, you're scared, and you'll never experience it." Dim sum is a Chinese culinary tradition featuring a delicious array of small bites, such as dumplings, steamed buns, and rice rolls. It's commonly enjoyed in so-called tea houses, where it's served as a leisurely lunch or breakfast, ideal for sharing. Watch Adam Lyons, a London man who has managed to live in a polyamorous relationship with two women, Brooke Shed and Jane Shalaka. Despite what many might consider a complicated lifestyle, Adam assures that the relationship works perfectly for them, and the three live happily as a close-knit family. Bhutan made history by setting a new Guinness World Record by planting 49,672 trees in 1 hour in its capital, Thimphu. The feat was achieved by the Bhutan Eco-Green Initiative Network, in collaboration with Bhutan's Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry. Do you know which is the largest school in the world? It's called City Montessori School, located in the Indian city of Lucknow. Founded in 1959, the school has 21 campuses, serving more than 32,000 students. In addition to holding the Guinness World Record for size, the school follows the Montessori pedagogy and is inspired by the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi and Sant Vinoba Bhave. Santa Claus didn't always wear red. Before the 1930s, his attire was usually green, blue, or brown. It was a Coca-Cola advertising campaign that popularized the iconic red suit we know today. Did you know that Ricky Martin is not only a successful singer, but also a children's book writer? In addition to his musical career, in 2013, after becoming a father, the famous artist ventured into the world of literature with his book, Santiago the Dreamer in Land Among the Stars. The long-tailed oriole is a fascinating tropical bird famous for its unique pouch-shaped nest, hanging from tree branches. Males build these impressive nests as part of their courtship display to attract females. Interestingly, there is a notable difference between the sexes. Males have glossy black plumage with a yellow patch on their backs, while females have more subdued colors, with brown and olive tones. Tatum O'Neal made history in 1974 by winning Best Supporting Actress for her role in Paper Moon at just 10 years old. With this feat, she became the youngest person to receive an Academy Award in any competitive category. Did you know that actress Kim Basinger bought an entire town? In the 1980s, she acquired Brazelton, a small town in Georgia, for the staggering sum of $20 million. Her plan was to turn it into a thriving tourist destination, but things didn't go as planned. She ultimately ended up selling shares in the town. The Geo World Cup is an exciting competition in which participants must use Google Maps to discover their location in the world. In each round, players explore Google Street View images and, upon recognizing a location, point to it on the map. Accuracy is key, as points are awarded based on the accuracy of the guess. The championship consists of 5 rounds, and the more accurate the player is, the higher their score. Hey Jude by the Beatles was written by Paul McCartney in 1968 to comfort Julian Lennon, the son of John and Cynthia, after his divorce. The separation was largely due to John's infidelity with Yoko Ono. Cynthia's lawyers portrayed Lennon as an aggressive, drug-addicted father. After the divorce, Cynthia received 100,000 euros, but over time, that money ran out. Do you know why most buses are yellow? This color was chosen because it is highly visible in low-light conditions and easy to spot, even for people with vision problems. In 1939, the color yellow was officially adopted for school buses in the United States, improving road safety. Jennifer Lopez's first major film debut was in 1997, when she starred in the film Selena. In it, she portrayed the iconic singer Selena Quintanilla, known as the Queen of Tejano music. Her outstanding performance earned her critical acclaim and launched her a successful career in Hollywood. Did you know that the first animated feature film in history was created by an Argentine? It's called The Apostle and was released in 1917. This film, directed by Federico Valle and with hand-drawn illustrations by Quirino Cristini, lasted 70 minutes and had no sound. Check out cyberfishing, an innovative sensor designed to improve fishing. This smart device easily attaches to your fishing rod and analyzes data such as fishing habits, zones, temperature, and pressure. Thanks to its light weight, it doesn't interfere with fishing movements, transforming any rod into a smart version. Every time a catch is made, just press a button to store the data in the app. Do you know the most isolated place in the world? Tristan da Cunha, a remote British archipelago in the South Atlantic, holds this title. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is located about 1,242 miles from the nearest city. The only way to get there is by boat from South Africa, a monthly trip that lasts 6 days and offers only 12 seats available. Miguel Bernardo and Aitana, former couples and major figures in Spanish entertainment, shared the screen in the series La Última. In the production, they played Candela and Diego, 2 young people with dreams of becoming singers and boxers, respectively, who are attracted to each other. Despite their on-screen chemistry, their relationship ended shortly after filming. It is rumored that the breakup was caused by tension and Aitana's lack of commitment during her acting debut in the series. You might be surprised to learn that Elvis Presley's iconic black hair was not his natural color. In reality, when he was younger, Elvis was blonde, but to achieve the distinctive black shade we all know, he used an intensive dye process. Did you know what's in the gift bag for the 2025 Oscar nominees? Among the most exclusive items are the luxurious Miage skincare line, a 4-night all-inclusive stay at the Joali Maldives and Joali Being Resorts, a 5-night wellness retreat in Santani, Sri Lanka, and a $1 million disaster recovery package from Bright Harbor. Quite a treat for the lucky nominees. Donkeys are the main mode of transport, used to carry goods through the narrow streets. Additionally, dhows, traditional sailing boats, are essential for fishing and maritime transport. Did you know that actress Jennifer Lawrence revealed in an interview that she was attracted to an older man? Yes, comedian Larry David. Have you ever wondered where the meteorite that wiped out the dinosaurs fell? It was in the Chicxulub crater on the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico. This gigantic impact, which occurred about 66 million years ago, caused a mass extinction that changed the course of life on Earth. Imagine an event so powerful that it wiped out the dinosaurs and many other species. Shalimar perfume, launched in 1925 by Guerlain, is one of the world's most classic and long-lasting fragrances. Its name pays tribute to the beautiful Shalimar Gardens in Lahore, Pakistan, steeped in history and romance, with a unique blend of aromas. Did you know that the mule is a hybrid animal? It originates from the cross between a male donkey and a female mare. Although not as large as a horse, but larger than donkeys, mules are known for their strength and endurance, especially in difficult terrain. They are excellent as pack animals, often surpassing donkeys in carrying capacity. At the heart of Sigiriya lies the impressive Lion Rock, a rock formation that rises 656 feet above the landscape and is surrounded by a moat and walls. At the top lie the ruins of an ancient palace and fortress built by King Kashyapa in the 5th century. During the ascent, visitors pass through the hanging gardens, landscape terraces adorned with pools and canals, which add a touch of serenity to the site. Ellen DeGeneres became the first woman to host the Oscars solo in 2007. One of the most iconic moments of the night was when Ellen strolled through the audience, interacting with the stars in a casual and playful manner. In one particularly memorable moment, she asked Steven Spielberg to take a photo of her with Clint Eastwood, creating a spontaneous and genuine moment that was very well received. Although the moray eel may look intimidating with its always-open mouth, this behavior is actually simply a way of breathing. Despite their ferocious appearance, these eels are not naturally aggressive toward humans. Their mouth opening and closing strategy is vital to allowing water to reach their gills. However, if someone gets too close or tries to touch them, they may bite in self-defense. In general, moray eels are more timid than protective animals, only acting when they feel threatened. The tuatara is a unique reptile from New Zealand, nicknamed a living fossil for its astonishing preservation over 200 million years. Although its appearance resembles a lizard, it is more closely related to dinosaurs than to modern lizards. This unique animal has changed very little since the era of the great reptiles. The Wieliczka underground salt mines in Poland are a true hidden treasure, with kilometers of passages and chambers carved from salt. This incredible site houses an underground chapel built entirely of salt, which has been used as a place of worship for centuries. The mine also features impressive salt-carved statues decorating the galleries. Tusua Ocean Trench, located on the island of Upolu in Samoa, is an incredible 98 feet deep natural pool. This astonishing formation is connected to the ocean through underground caves, giving it a mysterious and unique feel. The pool is famous for its crystal clear waters and stunning natural beauty. Although photos show a single turquoise pool, there are actually two, connected by a lava channel that carries water from the sea. Have you ever wondered why bloodhounds have such long ears? It turns out they're not just for looks. They serve a key purpose. They keep scents close to their noses, helping them track prey more easily. That's why breeds with long ears, like bloodhounds, are so excellent at tracking. Yuzkar, a picturesque village in Malaga, rose to fame in 2011 when all its houses were painted blue to promote the movie The Smurfs. What began as a temporary advertising campaign turned into an unexpected tradition. Although initially planning to return to white, residents decided to vote in favor of blue, making the town the official Smurf village. Butterflies have a fascinating ability. They can taste with their feet. These sensory receptors allow them to detect the flavors of plants when they land on them, helping them choose the best ones to feed on and lay their eggs. This unique ability ensures they find the ideal places for their survival. And that's all. Zarpado people. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content.